Hey guys, welcome to Sew It Yourself. For today's project, I am going to share you how to cut and stitch this beautiful yoke night suit for summer with pockets. Now without any further delay, let's get into the video. For that, I have taken a 3.5 meter printed cotton fabric and I am going to share you how to do the foldings in it. To begin with, I'll first cut out the required fabric for the top. Just open the fabric. Then fold this by half in length. Here you can see two layers are there. So just fold and cut it. Now when you open this, you will have two layers here. Then fold it one more time. And now adjust the fabric. Mark ½ inch and then draw a straight line to trim the raw edges. Then from this point I am going to mark the length of my top, which is 27.5 inch in my measurement. So from this point mark 27.5 inch, which includes seam allowance. The actual length of my top is around 25.5 inch. I have taken 2 inch extra for the seam allowance. So just extend these points and trim the fabric. So the remaining part I will be using for the sleeves. I am going to mark 7 inch as the shoulder. My usual measurement is 6.5 inch, but I am taking ½ inch extra since it's a nice suit. I just want some loose fit, so I am taking ½ inch extra. Then mark ½ inch down for shoulder slope. Then again from here mark 3 inch. Then join this. Now again I am going to mark the armhole depth measurement. So I am taking the same measurement as my shoulder. So mark 7 inch and then join these points. My neck width point is 3 inch. And now I am going to mark the back neck and the front neck. My back neck depth is 2 inch and my front neck depth is 4.5 inch. This is back neck 2 inch and the front neck is 4.5 inch. Then again from the shoulder, mark 7.5 inch as chest measurement and 15 inch as waist measurement, and then 21 inch as hip measurement. Then extend these points. Now mark the chest measurement. In my measurement, chest is 40 inch divided by 4 is 10 inch plus seam allowance. So mark 10 inch and then you have to mark seam allowance. I have taken 1.5 inch as seam allowance, so totally 11.5 inch. And for my waist measurement, I am deducting ½ inch from the chest measurement, so totally I am marking 11 inch. Since it's a night suit, I want little bit loose, so I am just deducting ½ inch. And my hip measurement is again 40 inch divided by 4 is 10 inch plus seam allowance. Then join these 3 points. And now join this till the bottom. After this, draw the back armhole curve. Mark ½ inch inwards and here also inwards. Then join this with the neck width point. Join this here. Now draw the front armhole curve. So now I'm going to draw a box for this back neck and the front neck. And I'm going to draw a round neckline for both front and the back. With this marking is complete, now I'm going to cut this. Make small notches at the chest, waist and hip measurement. Then trim the back neck. Now separate the back portion, and for the front portion, trim the front neck under the armhole. So this is how it looks. With this top cutting is complete, now I'll share you how to cut the sleeves. For that I have taken the remaining fabric. This is the open side and the other side is the closed side. So now just turn this. Length of my sleeve is 7 inch. And then with this around 10.5 inch. So from here mark 3 inch down as a cap height. And then extend these points. And now from this point I am going to mark 8.5 inch, which is my arm round measurement. I am deducting half inch from that and then mark the seam allowance. Now for the bottom, just mark 6.75 inch plus seam allowance. Now join these 2 points and then extend these points till here. Now draw the back sleeve. So before that, just place the measuring tape and mark the center of it. So from the center mark half inch above and then you should draw the back sleeve by passing through that point. So this is the back sleeve, and for the front sleeve again you have to mark the center and then mark half inch down. Your front sleeve should pass through these points. So this is how it looks. With this marking is complete, now I am going to cut this. First trim only the back sleeve. Then make center notch and open the fabric. Make sure the right sides are facing together and then trim the front sleeve. Now let's see how to cut the bottom portion. Again I am folding the fabric by half in length and I am cutting only the required fabric for the bottom. You can see the first layer is for the front portion and the second layer is for the back portion. So we need this much difference for the front and the back portion. I am trimming at the center. Take only the front portion and fold it by half in width. So these are 2 layers. And this is the folded side. In the folded side, mark half inch inwards because here we are going to attach the pocket. So we have to leave half inch seam allowance here. Then I am going to mark the length of my bottom. So for that, mark 41.5 inch from this point. This includes seam allowance. Mark it and then extend these points. So now from the bottom mark 1 inch for folding at the bottom. And then extend these points. Mark 3.5 inch as a belt width because I am going to insert 1.5 inch elastic. So 1.5 inch, when you double it, you will get 3 inch plus half inch for seam allowance. Extend these points. From this point, I am going to mark my hip measurement. In my measurement, hip is 40 inch divided by 4 is 10 inch plus 2 inch for seam allowance. So totally mark 12 inch as hip measurement. And then again from here, I am marking 12 inch. So join these points. Extend these points. Now just draw a curve here. This is the crotch area. Now just measure this and mark the center. So it is around 7 inch. So I am going to mark 7 inch throughout the top and bottom of the fabric. Mark 7 inch till the bottom. And keep this as the center and mark 5 inch on both the sides. So totally mark 10 inch. This is the bottom round measurement. So totally 10 inch. Now join these 2 points. With this front portion marking was complete, now I am going to cut this. So starting from here, you have to cut all the way till the bottom. This is the marking for the front portion, and for the back portion the markings will differ. So we need to place this front portion on the top of the back portion and you have to trace it. This is the front portion. Now for the back portion, just fold this by half in width. Arrange the fabric, then place the front portion on top of this fabric and then we are going to trace it. So from this point I am just placing 1.5 inch above and then take a scale and place it here and draw a slanting line like this. Mark 1.5 inch extra from the front portion to the back portion. Extend it till the bottom. Now trace this. Similarly, mark the sides as well. Now I am going to cut this. Just separate the front portion. and trim the back portion. So this is the back portion. With this, cutting of the bottom is complete. Now let's see how to stitch this. Here you can see this. I finished attaching the pocket. So I have shared the video already in our channel. Just check the description box for the link. Now let's see how to attach this. So this is the front portion and I'm just placing it here. Make a stitch at the crotch area. Similarly for the back portion also you have to make a stitch at the crotch area. Here you can see I finished attaching the crotch area for both the front and the back portion. Now arrange the fabric. This is the front portion. I'm just placing the back portion on top of the front portion. Now attach the sides of this till the bottom. After attaching both the sides, just fold the bottom of the pant twice to the wrong side of the fabric and finish it off. After that, you have to make a center stitch. Firstly, I'll attach the sides. So after attaching the sides, take the bottom portion and fold it twice. Then start sewing at the inner edge of the fabric. Repeat the same for the other side as well. Here you can see I finished attaching the sides. After attaching the sides, I finished the bottom portion as well and also the center also I have finished. Now at the top of the pant, fold it twice and make a stitch. Leave some open space to insert the elastic. Now I have taken the elastic of width around 28 inch. So using the safety pin, insert the elastic to the belt. Then overlap both the elastic and make a stitch here. Then adjust the elastic and secure the elastic by making a stitch at the inner edge of the fabric. Then make a top stitch. This pant portion stitching is complete. Here you can see how nicely it came. So now let's see how to stitch the top portion. For the top portion, I have taken the interface. Just fold this by half in width. And I am going to trace the neck pattern. Arrange this properly and then trace the neck. After tracing the neck and shoulder, just mark 2.5 inch. So how much you want, that much you can mark it. Here I am marking 2.5 inch. Then trace this point. After that cut it. So when you open this is how it looks. I'm going to place this on a fabric and then I'll iron it. So place this canvas paper at the wrong side of the fabric and then iron it. After that, trim the excess fabric. Then make a small cuts. Now fold the edges and make a stitch. I finished attaching. Now place the front portion. This is the wrong side of the front portion. Now what I am going to do is, I have taken the piping fabric. I am just placing it here and then I will make a stitch. And for the back portion, I have taken the cross piece. This is the right side of the fabric. Just place it here and make a stitch. At first, I am just attaching the piping for the front portion. Now trim it and make a small cuts. Now just fold this and trim the excess fabric by leaving open space, and also trim here. Now just place this here and make a stitch. So match the center of the neckline with the center of the front portion and then start sewing it. So after attaching, you have to make a small cuts, then turn and make a top stitch. So this is how it looks. Just fold it and make a top stitch near to that piping. Here you can see I finished attaching. Now here also I am going to attach the piping by placing it inside and I will make a top stitch. And that's it. Here you can see I finished attaching. Similarly for the back portion also, I have attached the bias tape at the neckline. Now attach the shoulder. After attaching the shoulder, I will finish the back portion neckline. Now finish the back portion neckline by folding it twice and make a stitch at the inner edge of the fabric. Here you can see I have finished attaching the shoulder and also the back portion neckline. Now I'll share you how to attach the sleeves here. Just check the front portion of the sleeve and match it with the front portion of the top, and also match the shoulder with the center of the sleeve and then start sewing it. Repeat the same for the other side as well. After attaching the sleeve, fold the bottom of the sleeve twice and make a stitch at the wrong side of the fabric. I finished attaching the sleeve with the top. Now fold the bottom of the sleeve twice and then make a stitch at the inner edge of the fabric. So repeat the same for the other side of the sleeve also. Now I have taken a piece of fabric for the pocket. So just I am stitching the piping at the top of the pocket. Now turn this and make a top stitch. After this, fold all the other ends and then make a stitch. Now I finished attaching. Here also you have to fold it once and make a stitch. And that's it. Here you can see I finished attaching both the sleeves and also I have placed the pocket here. So after attaching the pocket, attach the sides. So starting from the sleeve round, attach till the hip point for both the sides. This is the hip point. So starting from here, attach till this point. After that, this is the slit portion. Just fold it twice to the wrong side of the fabric and make a stitch. Similarly, repeat the same for the other side also. After attaching both the slits, fold the bottom of the fabric twice and make a stitch at the inner edge of the fabric. Firstly, I'll attach the pocket. I've finished attaching the pocket. Now I'm attaching the sides. So attach till this hip point. Repeat the same for the other side also. After attaching the sides, open this and fold it twice to the wrong side of the fabric and start sewing it. Lift the pressure foot and turn the fabric and start stitching. So repeat the same procedure for the other side as well. After that, fold the bottom of the fabric twice and make a stitch at the inner edge of the fabric. With this, my stitching is complete. I hope you like this video. Here you can see I finished attaching both the sides and the slit portion and also the bottom portion. So this is the final outlook. Thanks for watching.